Good morning. It is Thursday, December 5th. Hang on a minute, buddy. The day got off to, oh my gosh, no matter where I stand, you can see my messy house. The day got off to a little bit of a dramatic start because the boys have their Christmas performance this evening and they are supposed to wear khakis. And none of their khakis fit. They've gone through a growth spurt. And so they fit around the waist, but not their spindly, long legs. So I'm going to have to take an unplanned trip to the store to get new pants for the boys, which sucks because the nearest place that I would purchase pants for the boys is 45 minutes away. I do not feel like taking a trip to the city today, but there you go. That's life. So before I do that, I'm going to take a little bit of a break to have some coffee now that the kids are at school. And the dogs have already eaten and gone out. So I'm going to have some coffee and then grab a shower because that greasy mess is disgusting. And go from there. I probably need to go in the morning rather than in the afternoon just to make sure that I get there and back in time. But I just thrown a whole wrench in my day. I hate when plans don't work out. A lot. It really bothers me because I have such a hard time being consistent as it is, and so when a wrench gets thrown in the works, it's like I have to start from scratch. It's like I don't want to say quitting an addiction because I really feel like those aren't comparable, but I don't know, in my head that's sort of, I don't know how to put it. I have ADD is what I'm saying. I have ADD and I don't take medicine for it because I'm allergic. And yeah, I basically just can't stay focused. And so when I finally get myself together and something happens that throws the whole train off the tracks, that's it. I mean, it throws the whole train off the tracks. I have a very hard time bouncing back from distractions and like changes of plans and things like that. It really, really upsets me. So I am just having a rough time right now, but it will be okay. I will survive. So my mother-in-law graciously offered to keep the baby while I go to the city to grab those khakis, which is nice because I will have a little bit of extra time. And there's a new cafe and donut shop that opened just down the road from Target. So I'm gonna get a little me time. Should be fun. We're driving in our car to Nanny's house, and it's not that far. We're driving in our car to Nanny's house, and it's not that far. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Everything you touch surely dies. Most girls are fight to make every day. Love to understand. I wanna be like most girls.
So I am back home. The kids are screaming in the house and half-assed doing their chores and having snacks and stuff. So I am grabbing my Joann purchase and my sock knitting to show you. I had a couple of commission requests, and I told them after my Christmas knitting was complete that I would begin their projects. So I do have one more Christmas project to do, but there. The yarn hasn't come for it yet, so but it's in Aran weight and it's mittens, so it's not going to take that long. Okay, so the project that you saw me cast on at the cafe, oh my god, those donuts, oh, they were good. Let's see, I'm trying to find a spot where I can like set this down, but I guess there's not really a good spot. This is Oink Pigments Oink Sock in the Blackberry Brambles colorway. It's mostly like fuchsia and kind of a sagey green, but there are, let me see if I can find one in the camera. Let me see. Maybe you can see, yeah, right there are like these little pops of blue, just like really occasional pops of blue that are really pretty. There's a little bit of like white that the fuchsia has gone on to make like a dusty pink. And this is all I have so far, just a couple rows of ribbing. These are going to be the either the fidget socks or the Minecraft socks. I'm still undecided. So I'll just finish the ribbing and decide what I want to do, what I feel like I'm in the mood for after I look at the patterns. They're both free patterns. The baby is screaming, so hang on. Okay, so my goodness. Life is just a box of chocolates today. Okay, dogs are wild. So I'm gonna work on those socks. And then Lydia and I are going to start making a grandma's flower garden quilt. But she liked the idea of doing it more like honeycomb. So we bought these fabrics. It's like a jelly roll type deal. So they're strips 2.5 inches wide. So I bought 1.25 inch hexagons. Is that right? Yeah, because they ended up being the right size. Where Lydia could cut these into squares, and then they would fold right around the hexagons with the proper amount of selvage, or whatever the frick you call that. Hem, seam allowance. That's what it's called, seam allowance. There we go. So we're going to make the top out of those. It's going to be like six around flour. Then I bought plain black to go around, like in between all the flowers. And then the backing is going to be this fabric. Just looks like honeycomb. So today, this is going to be all like very exciting notions. I bought some milliner's needles because I did not have any. I got little holders for the needles because I didn't have any. And oh, I got these little clips, which was recommended in a YouTube video I watched on paper piecing to hold them in place. So like if you have to put it down, which I highly anticipate I will need to do, then everything stays like lined up properly. I got the glue to keep the fabric on the hexagons. I'm not gonna baste. That is way too time consuming. Needle threader. Oh, glue refills. Highly exciting content right here. And then thread. This thread was specifically labeled for paper piecing, so that's pretty cool because I was like, I don't know, thread. So it was like, this is the thread you need for paper piecing. I was like, thank you, I'm an idiot. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I had a 20% off coupon, 20% off the whole purchase. So that was really freaking cool. Yarn was on sale, 25% off, and there was a lot that I wanted. Lion Brand has a new sock yarn line out called, oh shoot, I can't remember. Tips and Toes or something like that. Fingers and Feet. I can't remember. It's something alliteration-y like that. And yeah, they had some really pretty colors. And it's self-striping. And I was like, oh, I want it all. But I resisted. There was some Croy sock that I wanted to. It was like this really pretty dusty coral Socks Effects that I was like, ha ha ha, I want you. But I didn't buy any yarn. Because I'm on a yarn fast still. And I bought an advent calendar, but I got it from Lola Bean Yarn Company. And she's been like super sick and her kid's been really sick. And so hopefully that comes soon. I keep checking her Instagram to see if there's any notifications about like them having been shipped out, but there hasn't been yet. So whenever it comes, I'm going to be able to open like 5 or 6 at the same time, which will be so much fun. I'm not mad about that. I think every kid wishes they could just eat like half the advent calendar at once of chocolate. So lucky me. But anyway, so for now, that's what I got. And yeah, we're just gonna get chores and homework done, and we're having tacos for supper. My mother-in-law is coming over. Fortunately, she and I are close, so I don't have to like clean the house since I have not done anything or even hardly been home today. And then we're gonna head to the boys' performance. I'll probably grab a couple snippets of it, and then we'll come home and go to bed. So it sounds like the day is almost over the way I just said it, but we got a long way to go still. So I keep thinking it's something in my teeth, but it's like the light shining off my teeth. So I keep like, oh, I don't want to shine by my teeth. Okay. This is the Vlogmas that you dreamed of, isn't it? Okay.